Hello everyone, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing a morning tarot spread for the Sacred Path to uplift, empower, and inspire us on our sacred path. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share if you find this message is helpful. Hit that thumbs up button, leave some comments in the comment section, and let me know if this message has helped you on your sacred path. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this sacred message. And I'm grateful to be able to share my healing journey with you. And I hope that it uplifts and inspires you in some way on your sacred path. So I've already blessed and cleansed my sacred space, and I've got some candle here for extra light. And let's go ahead and get started and see what the spiritual message is that Spirit has to share with us for our sacred path today. So thank you. Here we go. So thank you, Spirit, for this message, and thank you for our gifts. I'm going to start out with the Lantern Oracle today. Ooh, I'm knocking everything over. I'm going to start out with the Lantern Oracle today to illuminate the shadows as we continue to use our Lantern of Wisdom to illuminate our sacred path as we do some shadow work and really take a look at our shadows and how we can better walk in wisdom and use that Lantern of Wisdom to illuminate some of the dark spots on our path. So thank you, Spirit, for this message. Thank you for our gifts, and thank you for using me as a channel of only the highest, greatest good for this collective. So I'm seeing the wisdom in play. Our intuition knows better than we do, or knows more than we do, excuse me. And 44, Lantern. So 3 and 44, consciousness is light. So maybe you're just tapping in and you're becoming more conscious of your thoughts, words, and actions. Thank you, Spirit, as you continue to tap into the wisdom of play and tap into your intuition more, trusting your intuition more as you continue moving forward through this desert with Spirit at your back, protecting you, walking towards this light. The first step is taken within our stillness, so you may need to be still as you continue to tap into this intuition, moving through what may feel like a desert period in your healing journey. So thank you, Spirit, for these messages. You may be moving forward and going through an integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect that it has on us. So you may be taming your inner wild child, learning to balance that out. I can relate to that. So you may be integrating the inner wild child with the tempering that life has on us. And you may be having to set clear intentions or really dive deep into what your intentions really are before you set out on your journey. And this is 31, which adds up to a 4, which is a stable spiritual foundation. So lacking personal direction begets confusion. And a life is a pawn in someone else's game of chess. So I can speak from my own experience that being a pawn in someone else's game of chess is no fun. So you may be having to set clear intentions so that way you're not sending out mixed smoke signals to whomever you may be coming in contact with. So thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you for our gifts. Okay. So first message out is 17. Miracles become normal when we face all of the aspects of our life in the same direction. So you may have had a misalignment that left you feeling naked, emotionally vulnerable, and you may have had to pause and realize that you were in a misalignment because of not setting clear intentions and sending out mixed smoke signals. And then you had to turn all of your life and your intentions in the same direction. So that way, when you're setting those clear intentions based on that strong spiritual sacred foundation, that miracles become a normal everyday thing as we continue to face all of our aspects of our life in the same direction, just moving forward. Just like the card with the spirit bird in the desert, you just move forward and keep walking through that desert, heading towards the light, knowing that you were in misalignment and you may have felt emptied by this, but the ending and the beginning lie at either side of the same door. You have an awareness now, an understanding of this misalignment. It's helped you head all aspects of yourself in the same direction. It's given you the strength and the ability to walk through this desert, this desert with strength and surety. So yeah, it's helped you be radically curious. Because after you go through these painful experiences on your healing journey, realizing that you were in misalignment, having to set clearer intentions, knowing what you really desire in your heart, you're able to tap into more miracles when everything's facing forward and you're moving forward through this desert period. It's may have humbled you quite a bit, may have went through an ego death, which has helped you become more radically curious. So you maybe have had to humble yourself and come back to radical curiosity and become more childlike, learning to play more and tap into the ability of seeing as if you're seeing everything for the first time, just like the eyes of a child. That way you can tap into this play. Like I said yesterday, that's why children are happy, is because they're playful. So yeah, and they already are so in touch with their spirit self. So this is the foundation. This is at the bottom of the deck. As we come to this awareness of this misalignment, face it forward, keep moving in the forward direction. Even though you may be going through a desert period in your healing spiritual sacred journey, try to have the radical curiosity as if you're seeing things for the first time, through this new awareness that you may have to these miracles that are happening because you've put everything in the same direction. And Spirit is asking you to just be your spirit self. Be who you are as you are, and that's good enough. That is the strong spiritual foundation to continue building this sacred path on. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Excuse me. So, 2, radical curiosity. The maiden sees with wonderment the mystery and majesty of nature enthrall her and inspire the music she creates. Her presence reminds us to resume looking at the ever-changing world with the openness of a child. For the world's beauty and enchantment can be seen at every age, if and when we remember to access our inner magical and childlike perspective. The maiden is alive with the potent energy of raw inspiration. She reminds us of what it feels like to be radically curious about where an idea might lead. She experiences the world as a globe of magical unknowns to be explored. Curiosity runs through her veins as limitless energy. She creates her music from one inspiring idea to the next. She cannot anticipate the outcome of any tune she is exploring how to create. Nor does she necessarily have the self-discipline or regard for any elder's caution or advice on what it is and what is and what isn't possible. So the maiden reminds you that you always have the power to change a routine that stifles your ability to see life with the excitement, possibility, and magic of a child. She encourages the reawakening of your innate radical curiosity and openness. May you enjoy a return to your fresh and unique perspective. May you also allow yourself to express what inspires you creatively. Radical curiosity is the maiden's alchemy and yours too. So the maiden's message is, radical curiosity inspires creativity. So Spirit's just asking you to be radically curious as you go out today on your sacred path, because that will lead to creativity. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. Can we get a message from Lightworker Oracle? So you may be receiving a heart transmission from the divine and receiving a spiritual decree through this heart healing. Whether it's a decree on paper or it's in the spiritual realm, really makes no difference, because that's part of your divine contract with on your sacred path. So be as you are, be who you are as you are. That's good enough to allow these miracles and this curiosity. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So yes, you may be going through alchemical changes. Your body may be going through a lot of changes. Make sure you're paying attention to your body as you go through these alchemical changes. You need to tap into love. Open this door to your heart, this golden spirit door in your heart, to have this harmony. The fourth ray of harmony, which is the vibration of love. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 different aspects of self, all facing forward in the same direction to open this door that leads to harmony through this alchemical mutation. So you may be seeing messages, synchronicities, 1111, messages and numbers. You are like this mountain. This is a masculine energy. His shoulders are like the mountains, and this river of life flows through his belly. It's coming from his 3rd chakra, this belly. So that's your personal empowerment. The color is yellow. So you may be opening up that 3rd chakra, and you may be having synchronicities that are helping you be more in tune with your spirit self, which is number 1. So that's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that, how many ones is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, 7 ones. So all stacked up on each other. So you may be tapping into this harmony. So if you are, great job. So I think we're at 12:36. We got 15:26 on my time clock. So freedom and balance is what you will attain if you continue on this sacred path. Facing forward, tapping into radical curiosity through this alchemical mutation as you tap in to the vibration, the 5th dimension, the 4th ray of harmony and love through this synchronicity that you may be having, this 1111 messages and numbers. So it's Spirit communicating with you through numbers. If you don't know what synchronicities are, you can look that up online. That's what I had to do as I continued to try to figure out what was going on with me as I went through this spiritual transition and thought I was going nuts. So Spirit's asking you to remember meditation. So meditate daily. Meditation is a creative process. It's not something that we need to learn. It is simply a connection back to who we are. So a connection back to Spirit self. So remember, we have forgotten what it is like to feel, to truly feel sometimes. We mistake any depth of feeling for sadness, any sense of unknown for fear, and any sense of peace for boredom. Accept your remembrance, your awakening, and let it blossom within you. Allow it to enlighten and illuminate your magical inner world, giving you direct access to expand presence through a greater perception of oneness. So let's see where we're at. 14. We'll get one from Kuan Yin. On the bottom of the deck we have, okay, so you may be learning through tarot. You may be a tarot reader, connecting with tarot. Or this tarot connection is maybe helping you grow. And remember that how important meditation is and curiosity. What, Kuan Yin, what do we need to know for the sacred path? Okay, thank you. So this is Princess of Autumn Harvest. Princess of Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessing for efforts and actions of the past. It is time when the fruits of your labor is ripe for picking. A beautiful blessing, it's on its way to you now. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. So that's our spiritual sacred message today. Go out and do something that makes your heart smile. Ring a ding 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 dong. Keep your mother loving heads ringing. Peace, mother lover out. Have a great day, guys.